Howdy, how do you put some shelving in a small off-grid bathroom? That's a dang good question. Now this is George the Fearless Rambler, and I'm going to explain how I did it. So come join me. So I'm going to put up 3 shelves. I'm going to put a milk crate right here, and a small shelf right there, put some toiletries, and of course another small shelf right here, just so I have some room to put some things while I'm, doing my stuff. My stories always seem to start at that local box hardware store. In this case, we picked up an 8-foot long piece of live edge pine to make our shelves from. The best part of this wood was for our mantle in our cabin. The video of that build is linked above. And the leftover, or the scrap, is going to be used for our bathroom shelving. Isn't that a nice piece for a shelf? Now I don't want to waste the other part of this wood. It's expensive. So we've taken that excess material, measured it, and cut it to fit each side of the vanity. Right here. Put another shelf right here. With all those shelves I put in, the mantle, the 2 shelves in the bathroom, this is the only scrap I had. We really did well with that piece of wood. Now each piece is cut to size. It's time to prep it, sand it, and lacquer it. Terri got busy prepping up that wood. I could do that sanding, but I have very little patience to get it right. Terri seems to have a great knack at this. Evening is setting in here at the off-grid cabin. What a beautiful sight. But Terri's not taking in the view. She is still hard working, getting things prepped up so we can stain and lacquer in the morning. Missy the moose seemed very interested in what Terri was up to. Well, maybe she wasn't that excited about shelves in the bathroom. Off she goes to find something better to do. With a quick overnight nap, morning came upon us pretty dang early, and Terri got busy starting up by putting on 3 coats of clear lacquer on all the shelving materials, including this milk crate. While she was working around the fire pit, I headed over to the bathroom to set up the hardware for the installation. Let's talk about it. Notice I got some brackets here. I'm going to put a bracket right here, one right here, and another bracket right there. Now it's time to drill down and get those brackets onto my shelves. Measure twice and drill once. It looks like this 4 3/16 is going to work well for these brackets. Let's hope so. As I pre-drill for those wood screws, if you notice here, I have put a piece of duct tape to set my depth. I don't want to drill through my wood. That would be sad if I did. For those who might want to know, re-drilling can prevent damage to the wood or other materials from splitting or even shredding, especially if the fasteners are placed near the edge. It can also prevent the screw from walking. What that means is screwing into the wrong place. And it can also minimize the screw from breaking from forcing it and reduce the chance of stripping out that screw head. That's always one of my problems. Look at this! Chip is here to visit.
Do you need some help?
Not at the moment.
Fine. I'll just go find Dell. I bet he knows where the food is.
I'm grabbing and using a number 2 Phillips screw bit. Those have been made to fit a number 5 to number 9 screw size. This bit will work for these number 6 by 1/2 inch drywall screws that are left over when I built my off-grid bunkhouse. Plus, they're already up here and available today. So yeah, might not be the correct screws, but they're screws and will work great. Oh, I'm just talking to my camera. I'm saying one-handed. Not too bad for being a one-handed guy. I'm going to go ahead and put this smaller shelf in. I'm going to level it and stick it in right about here. I'll get that first screw in and have it all leveled up, and then put the other 2 in to hold it in place. I about got it flush and level to the sink. Time to screw it to the wall. Good. caulking time. Yep, to finish these up, we need to use some silicone caulking to seal up those edges. Building hack number 27. If you don't want that silicone caulking to stick to your fingers, mix a 50-50 ratio of dish soap and water, wet down your fingers with it, so when you're smoothing out that silicone caulking, it won't stick to your fingers. What a hack! Notice how easy it was to smooth out that caulking with that soap mixture. The soap also acts as a catalyst to help cure that silicone a bit faster. The last thing we need to do today is mount this wooden milk crate so we have a place to store our clean towels and other fun items. That looks like a good height. Let's get it measured out and lay it out for installation. It's 3 inches from each side. Looks pretty good actually. I went ahead and pre-drilled it right in here. I'm going to put one in there and I'll level it out by using a leveler once I get one screw in. I'm using a deck screw here and at the bottom into a stud, and then I'll just go ahead and put some drywall screws in here just to kind of hold it level and in place. So I'll stand to do the work. Okay, I think I got it, so we can put the towels in. And the towels are just going to go up here. There's a little shelf. There it goes. Nice and sturdy. Just a cheap decorative milk crate. This was a fun weekend project, and certainly what we got done here this weekend will benefit us for years to come. Wow, that sure has been a fun project today. Very easy. If you put your mind to it, you can almost do anything. You see, I got those shelves in, and you know what? I appreciate each one of you for joining me today. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. This is George the Fearless Rambler, ready to do some more work here on my off-grid cabin, signing off.